Hey over there, Joe Lunchbox.
Enjoy Nightingale.
And today we've landed here in East Earl, Pennsylvania. Now, name Joe Lunchbox. I like to eat. So we figured, why not take you along to the biggest smorgasbord in all of Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Behind us stands Shady Maple Smorgasbord. We are here on a Monday night, so it is steak night. Different nights, they have different specialties. I think Tuesday, seafood. Saturdays, the grand buffet.
Friday and Saturday, I think, is grand.
Ooh. But we're going to come, show you what they have, tell you what we think of the food, give you a tour of the place. There's more than just a smorgasbord inside. It should be a good time. Hopefully you like this kind of thing. If you do, you should like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment down below. It's a little cold out. We're going to head in, so step right up. Let's go for this ride. Joy, I feel like I'm going home. Shady Maple Smorgasbord. This is going to be good. You see it right. From 7 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. They switch over from breakfast to lunch to dinner throughout the day. And don't worry, you're not eating the dinner food at breakfast. It changes. Online for the cashier, gonna pay. It is all you can eat. But don't waste food. Children are aged 4 to 10. Adults 11 to 59. And after that, you're a senior. Pricing's accordingly. So I can't say I'm a big kid and eat child price. I have to eat adult price. Like I said, we are here on steak night, so we feature New York strip, Delmonico steaks, grilled boneless pork chops. Sounds yummy. In the lobby, we have some beautiful artwork. It might look flat like a painting, but this is 3D. Philadelphia to Pittsburgh in 20 days. Now you can do it in a couple of hours. Washington's house in Strasbourg. You see the collie running along, following the horses. This is art by Abner K. Zook, born 1921 into an old order Amish family in Lancaster County. People started realizing his aptitude for art and wood carving at a young age. And in 1959, he created his first three-dimensional painting featuring carved wooden buildings glued to a painted background. We actually have another piece of Abner Zook's art here. I like this one. Lancaster, Philadelphia, Overland Stage. The fact that you see the first layer is the painting, then the stone house, and it's forced perspective too. You see the small horses in the distance, and the big horses in the front, really forming depth of field. These are absolutely amazing. Painting meets wood carving. It's definitely a different type of art, these 3D paintings. And those are just some like big ones. There's tiny ones of these going all the way down the walls. We're looking at an old grist mill in this one. I like how they cut away the wall so we can see how the mill works inside. A man romancing a lady. Hey buddy, you putting your hand on her. Look, she's looking at you. I don't know if she said okay yet. On you, this is the largest smorgasbord in all Lancaster County. Look how far back this counter goes. You got your drinks from chocolate milk to coffees. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get me some birch beer. Some regular Pepsi products as well. We're gonna try as much of this food as possible. But there is a lot of food to try. But this is what I'm interested in, some duck legs. Just look at the food from haddock to fried shrimp, to duck legs, to meatballs, to fried chicken, and roast beef. Famous tender roast beef. What's famous? We gotta try that. Mini corn dogs. I'll try one of those. Ooh, filling, aka stuffing. Roast turkey. Of course, we have some vegetables too. Big yams with cinnamon, stewed tomatoes, mac and cheese, Brussels sprouts, barbecue beans with bacon. There is pork in that, all the meats. So everything here is self-serve. You get your food, you get your beverage. They have a condiment station. We'll take a look at that. We just got our first plates. I'll start showing you more and more, but I didn't have any room to put it. But where to begin? We got ourselves shrimp. Figured it's the best way to start a good appetizer. You always want that first taste to be good, and it is. I was so excited up there. I realize now looking at my plate, just look at that. I probably should have went and seen if there's more like appetizer stuff. We just dove right in. First table, I'm like, look at all this food. Duck legs, fried chicken. I get overexcited. It's gonna be good. I know, I'm a kid. I wanted a little corn dog. Let's get that off my plate. I love corn dogs. That has to be the best cornbread wrapping to the hot dog. It was sweet and savory, so perfect. All right, we're gonna give it a try and see what we think of some of the stuff. They said the roast beef here is famous. It was the tender roast beef.
I can definitely see why. Like, I'm not even using knives to cut this thing.
It is delicious. Imagine taking pot roast and combining it with roast beef. It sort of is how I would describe it. Piece of fried chicken. I like thighs, a little dark meat, but only one bone, a lot of meat. Some fried chicken gets too greasy that it's not crisp anymore. This is crisp, but just the amount of grease. Look at the chicken. It's so tender in there. Duck is like a seasonal thing. We're here around winter, and I'm excited for some duck. For me personally, if I'm getting protein from meat, my favorite meat to eat is duck. So having duck legs really make me excited. Already cooked good. You still want to see some red in your duck? I love it. This is so good. I like that it's just seasoned with basic salt and pepper, really letting the duck shine through in flavor. And that's what I like about this food. It's very clean. The food is what it's supposed to be. From different kinds of barbecue sauces, ketchup, cocktail sauce. Just fathom this. There's a whole buffet just for your condiments. Have you ever seen a bottle of Cholula that big? That'll last me like 3 days on my eggs. And that bottle of won't last me one session on my steak. Maybe you want some onion rings or cabbage. From Brussels sprouts to carrots. It's not only big food, we got some soups like maybe beef noodle or cheese and vegetable. There's chili. Well, this is just cheese. With a buffet this big, you can count on a good salad bar. Cranberry sauces. Ooh, red egg. That's for me. And all the stuff to put on a salad. And I'm like, what kind of dressing would I use? And then I saw this. Hot bacon dressing. Hot bacon dressing. I've never had that on a salad. Very few foods have I never tried. I've never tried dry corn before. The food more or less repeats itself halfway through, but not everything, so check both sides. Two grills. Since it is steak night, we have New York strip steaks, Delmonico steaks, beef hot dogs, and black Angus steak burgers. And grill one has New York strip steaks, Delmonico steaks, smoked beef brisket, and grilled pork loins. You could add the baked potatoes, grilled onion, and sauteed mushrooms.
And there we have all the steaks.
Look at this, if you get a burger, they even have a burger topping bar. And if you come with kids and this food doesn't seem like it'll please them, there is stuff like pizza as well. We got some steaks, only one thing I need, some A1. Teamwork makes the dream work. When I was a kid, and maybe to an adult, we'd go to cook steaks, and my mom would be like, how are we all out of A1? I might drink the bottle in the middle of the night. Who knows, maybe. Or else it's some gnome that lives in our house. And that's why I love the variety. Look at this. We have hearts, beets, a red egg, buttered noodles, dry corn, which I never heard of, a Delmonico steak, and a New York steak. Sometimes an oldie is a goodie. Buttered noodles are so good. But I know, you're all curious, what's up with the red egg and the dry corn? Alright, I personally don't feel any food's bizarre, but it might even be your normal food. That's why I never heard of dry corn. Wow. It definitely isn't dry, it is moist. And however it's prepared, gives it such a deeper flavor. You know how corn, you taste the flavor of corn, but it's very watery? This just is richer, almost like roasted corn, but not that texture. I know what you're asking. What color is the yolk of a red egg? It's yellow. Most red eggs are just dyed in beet juice. Very good. Very good. Sometimes when they're dyed in the beet juice, it gets a little too rubbery. That one keeps the moisture. And if you eat meat, don't be afraid to try chicken hearts. It's such a good muscle that it actually almost has a beef flavor to it. You would never think it's chicken. And these ones are salted so well. It is steak knife. When you order the steak, I love it. You actually, it's not like they're just making numerous steaks. They are cooked to order. We got ours medium rare. And you could get them a half a steak or a whole steak. And I wanted a half of each, and Joy wanted a half of each. So 2 halves make a whole. So we just got a whole Delmonico, a whole New York strip, split them in half. Now, I know you're gonna yell at me. I don't know if I love steak more or the steak sauce that goes on there. But let's start with that New York strip. I also forgot to get a steak knife while I left. They have it. Yeah, steak night's a good night to come here. It tastes like beef, but it tastes good. Sometimes you go to a buffet, and even though it's a New York strip, the meat's poor quality. This is good. It is tender. It is flavorful. It's so good, we're going to put down the camera and go eat it.
The steaks here, they're both good, but my preference is the New York one just because I think it just, like on the grill with its own fat, it just kind of, to me, puts more flavor into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both good, but just my preference is this one more.
It's true. The more fat, the more flavor, like me. If you like to eat, these spots really are for you. The food's so good. It works out that this meal is less than $30 a person. Now just think of that. We just ate big steaks. I could go back up and eat another one. Then I could go back and eat another one. And another one. And they're good. They taste good, good quality. You really could get your money's worth. Under $30. And I could eat as many steaks as I want. Ever wonder what goes in the salad that Joe eats? We start with what's needed. Some lettuce. We'll go on. We'll put some spinach. Spinach is healthy for you. Yep, banana peppers. Joe, that much bacon? You said you're putting the hot bacon dressing. Oops, I guess so. Some of these weird stick things for texture. Here it goes. I want to make sure I get a good amount of bacon. They're not lying when they say hot. There is steam coming off that salad dressing. I mean, potato salad is salad, and you can't beat topping your salad with some beets. Looks good to me. Who am I kidding? You think that salad's done? We need some cheese. We need some egg. Croutons. And 1 olive. They have a whole bar of bread, and I messed up. They have Munster cheese. I gotta add that to my salad. When I salad hard. Joy went a little lighter than I did. I couldn't believe I saw Munster cheese at the bread station afterwards. I put all this cheddar. This Munster. Look at that, cornbread and cheese. You skip that bread bar. Look what you miss out on. So that cornbread was so delicious. Light and fluffy. Not like me. I mean, I'm fluffy, but not light. But now, the salad. How do I feel about that hot bacon salad dressing? I love bacon. One of my favorite flavors. Good, smoky, savory. But something about hot salad dressing on salad, I want to love it. It's just a temperature thing. It just is messing my brain. The flavor's okay, but just I'm having a hard time accepting it. He came to Shady Maple. I was expecting stuff like birch beer. I wasn't expecting a whole icy machine. And that's not the only one. They also have sugar-free versions. Ooh, apple cider. Look at this. We don't have a soft serve ice cream. We actually have a milkshake machine. You ever heard of candy cane pudding? Look at this. Pearl tapioca, egg custard. All the pies. Look at them. How delicious this looks. Pie after pie. We have pecan. I see cherry, peach. Pie, oh pie. What pie are you going to try? Joy is more the dessert person than I am. I mean, we are in Lancaster County. Shoe fly pie. They got it, you covered. Look at all this stuff. From roasted apples to apple crisp to apple dumpling. We showed you the milkshake. Yes, they have the regular ice cream machines too. And once you get your ice cream, full topping bar. Full topping bar. Remember how I said on the other end, it almost is mirrored, but not quite? Oh yeah, we saw the desserts at the end. Look at this. Gingerbread pudding, hot chocolate pudding, ocean wave pudding. Catch the wave, but that's what I was looking for, some rice pudding. Joy's preparing for winter with gingerbread pudding and hot chocolate pudding.
This side.
I found the shrine. All hail coffee. 3-hour drive home, we need coffee. Christian Slater says a great line in True Romance that he's not satisfied till the spoon stands straight up because of all the sugar. Even snazzy syrups for that coffee. George said a little pumpkin spice to her. Joy's catching the wave. Some blue pudding.
I think the cream itself tastes like blueberry. But
Or is that your mind playing tricks on you because it's blue?
could be my mind playing tricks on me. But it's still good no matter what. Oh, it tastes hot chocolate pudding. It has like a nice creamy milk chocolate. Obviously not dark chocolate. But
Is it almost like if a black and white milkshake was made
with
into pudding?
kind of like a marshmallow undertone.
Ooh.
Yeah, really nice. And then this one was the gingerbread pudding. It definitely tastes like the ginger snap cookies more than just the gingerbread, because I think with those it has just more like a
Bolder ginger flavor.
yes.
We also got herself shoe fly pie. I think that's a face that likes it.
I actually did find out was a few years back that I really enjoy shoe fly pie.
Joy, I have other questions for you.
Shoe fly don't bother me.
I know you're all wondering, Joe, but what did you get for dessert? I see you eat stuff like red eggs, chicken hearts, dry corn. It has to be cool. It has to be fun.
He's so basic.
Yeah, my desserts are quite basic. I have a beautiful hot cup of coffee and rice pudding. I tried the rice pudding. It is delicious. And the coffee, I was nervous because it's coming from a machine. It tastes
really
like a freshly brewed pot of coffee. Amazing. This kind of dessert I like to end the meal with. But you can see I don't do anything right. I started with fried chicken, then went to steaks, then a salad, now coffee and rice pudding. It's just me. It's weird when you're done eating, just being able to get up, walk away, not like having to wait for bills and checks. All we have to do is this has been on our table saying reserved for 2, and we're done. We're able to walk away now. It's weird. That was a great meal. The exit is behind me. But we show you tourist spots. We show you roadside attractions. And even though we don't have to exit through it, we can't go through those doors until we go to the gift shop. Oh man, it looks like a whole shopping mall, this gift shop. You might have thought that restaurant was big. We're not just talking about a little gift shop. This thing is massive. When I came here, I knew I was going to eat food. I knew they might have a store. I wasn't expecting TC Stitch popping out of a pineapple. Joy, tonight this was a great meal. I loved sharing with you. It really was a precious moment, just like these are.
Wow.
Your love makes my world go round. That's us, Joy. It's a carousel and you're riding it. Many years ago, Joy and I figured a good way to preserve spots we go to memories of them is this company called the Cat's Meow. They make these little wood block miniatures of famous lighthouses or buildings. And just see, there's a little cat on that one. There's a cat on that one too. All these have a little cat hidden in them. I first fell in love with them because of this. Look, there is one at the Here It Is sign on Route 66. We have a few of the Route 66 series. They make me happy. And not all of them are places you can find in the country. Some of them are magical places, like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. See the neighborhood trolley? I didn't think this would happen at Shady Maple Smorgasbords. We got lava lamps. You know what that means? You know what that means? This is psychedelic, trippy, man. They really have everything in this gift shop. I thought it would be like t-shirts, maybe some magnets, stuff like that for the shop, not Star Wars and peanuts. You like cars? Metal signs? How about a Sinclair Opaline motor oil sign? Finally, in the corner, I found a t-shirt for where we are. Hummels, German Steins, German smokers, and Russian nesting dolls. Really a wide variety of what you could get in here. There is a whole Amish maid section to the gift shop as well. Maybe you need a lighthouse to guide your way home. Surfboard tables, stuff I wasn't expecting to see. Continued. These birdhouses are gorgeous. We found cool jarred stuff, but what fascinates Joy? Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles. Candy canes. Peach halves, but where are the pears? So there you have it. Shady Maple Smorgasbord. Wait till we were stuffed. We looked around the gift shop. We had a good time. Now, all I have to say is there was a lot of options. So if you're thinking about coming and you can't come on a weekend and you're thinking, I only want to come for the Grand Buffet, well, you should come any night of the week because the food is good. Except Sundays. They're closed Sundays. But you know what I mean. You don't have to just wait for the Grand Buffet. You come on a Monday. There is enough food options. So I would recommend it. I think we could call this though. This was a good day. So, Shady Maple Smorgasbord. Been there, done that. Remember, folks, safe travels.
Good eats.
And live life. So just so you also know, looking at this building, this is the Shady Maple Smorgasbord. The second floor is the Smorgasbord. The downstairs is the gift shop. If you come outside, they have a home farm market too. This complex is massive. Look at the beautiful fountain with fire. And as I'm driving away, one other thing I forgot to tell you when we're in there. Say you want to go, but you can't stay, or you stay in a hotel and want to bring your food back. They do actual takeout. You could come pick it up and take it out, and you pay per pound, which I think is a good feature that they have.